So hi everyone, my name is Olayinka Olayokun and I'm a digital marketing specialist. I'm a T-shaped digital marketing specialist, meaning that I know all digital marketing tactics, but I major in few. Um, and as you know, digital marketing is broad. There's social media part of it, there's web development part of it, there's graphics design part of it, there's video editing, video production part of it, there is advertisement part of it, and there is email marketing part of it, there is email marketing part of it, there's content development part of it, and so on, influencer marketing, and so on, right? So I understand all of this and more, but I've decided to major in few, and the ones I majored in are web development, SEO, advertisement. By advertisement, I mean Facebook ads, Google ads, and every other platform, and then conversion optimization. So meaning that across all of these channels, email marketing and the likes, my goal essentially is to make sure that there's conversion, right? I know email marketing. I've deployed email marketing for quite a number of brands. I've done designs, I've done video productions, done influencer marketing and management for a couple of brands. But for the sake of this course, that's just for a quick introduction. But for the sake of this course, I'm going to be focusing on SEO, and the reason why this course is created is because over over the years, I've had friends and you know people who don't even know me, who found me online, you know, asking questions about SEO, how to do one or two things, how to set up with SEO, how to get started, how they can optimize their website for search, how to get traffic to their website, and so on. And I've done the same for a couple of friends, and I'm currently deploying that I've done that for a lot of brands. I'm still doing that. I've done for finance, I've done for a couple of brands, I've done for automobile, I've done for retail. So that's the essence of this course, so that you can get started with SEO without spending, without basically just not spending more than whatever you have spent. If you go this course for free, congratulations, right? But for those who bought it, that is about all that you need to spend getting started with SEO, right? That's all you need to spend getting started with SEO, and so that's the essence of this course. For the sake of this course, I've decided to come up with a flow. So the flow is introduction and course outline and then practical. So basically, I've started introduction already. It's about SEO, right? I created this mini SEO setup to help you, who an e-commerce business owner, a blog owner, you're a writer and you have a blog or you have a news website, or you are a service person, you render services and then you've built a website for yourself, or you run an NGO business and you have a website and then you want to optimize the website. This is for you. Because I understand that you fall into the category of the small scale business. I'm a startup, right? Who don't really have so much budget. So instead of spending unnecessarily just to get into SEO, because before you can even start to spend, you need to understand what's in stock for you as regard SEO, and that's one of the reasons why I've set up this course, so that you can not you so you won't just understand, you can even do basic things. So when somebody else is coming to you and saying I want to render SEO services to you, they can't be giving you this because you've got it free, right? You've got it for almost free. So someone cannot come to you and say, hey, pay me X, pay me 150,000 naira a month, pay me 250,000 naira a month, pay me 1 million naira a month so that I can do this for you. No. So that's the reason for this course. So you can basically just do this for yourself, right? So, and then of course, this is the basic part of it. There is still the technical part of it. So there's the testing, trials, testing and trial part of SEO, which I won't bore you with. But for the case of this course, for the sake of this course, we're just going to leverage and work on this. And then also, please note that this is strictly for WordPress. This SEO is strictly for WordPress. So without much ado, thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next lesson, which is no. Before we even go to the next lesson, let me walk you through the outline. Yes, so this is the course outline. It's a bit much, but please, you need to really follow through. It is very important. There's nothing like I do it today, I don't do it tomorrow. There's nothing like it. You won't get value. You won't get results. So you have to be very religious with every single thing that you're going to learn here. It's a must. If it's your business and you want to make profit from the business, you have to take this seriously, because this is like free. So how I explain SEO is this: SEO is like a fan. When you turn off a fan, it doesn't just go out immediately. It still rotates for a while before it eventually stops. That's how SEO works. Unlike your advertisement is like light. Once you turn it on, it runs, and once your credit unit, if you buy unit, for those that use prepaid, if you buy a unit for your meter, once your unit when you exhaust your unit, your light goes off immediately. There's no delay. It doesn't wait, and gradually turns off. No, it goes up immediately. That's the heart. Well, for SEO is like a fan. It still keeps rolling. It keeps rolling for a while. So it doesn't even roll, like, it's not as fast as the fan, right? So it still works for a while. So if you do SEO very well, and you are very religious with it for a month, for 3 months, and you stop, maybe you've completed all the things that you wanted to do, and then you stop and you don't do anything again for the next 3 months, you're covered. For the next 6 months, you're covered. In quotes, so long your competitions are not going head to head with you, right? If your competition are going head to head with you, then you don't need to relent. Of course, by the way, because if everything you're doing is organic and it's free, then why should you stop? Why not intensify efforts, right? So that said, this is strictly for WordPress, and so in the course of this training, I want to walk you through how to choose an SEO friendly theme, right? There's an application for that we'll use to test your tool by your theme, right? By your theme. So for instance, if you have a website, and if you want to test if the WordPress web theme that you're using for your website is appropriate, if it's helping your SEO, we'll just look for the demo of that theme, right? Because majority of the websites that everybody builds these days, especially for SMEs, it's theme driven. They go either to buy a theme, while some get the theme for free, and then they just install and then customize. But before you even install, you need to ensure that the theme is in good shape, performance wise, how people can access it based off of best practices, and then SEO, based using these skills, right? So that's one thing. So we're going to get the demo of it. So I'm going to walk you through that. Another thing is all the plugins that are required, right? We're going to make sure that I'm going to walk you through how to install these keywords, how to install them and set them up on your website. Yeah. Another thing that we're going to work with is security. So for your security, is your website HTTP or HTTPS? It is very important that your website is HTTPS, meaning that if you currently, so when people are building websites, naturally, ordinarily, they will just build without considering this, right? But then there's some hosting that gives you SSL for free. SSL site security lock. It is very important. In fact, these days, if your website is like this, anytime people want to visit your website, Google will prompt them that this site is not secured. So if you have an e-commerce business and you don't have HTTPS, that's one of the things that so those are part of the things that I'm going to walk you through how to ensure that. And then metadata, by metadata, I think I have an example here to show you. This is your metadata. And metadata is your title, meta title, the title tag, and then meta description, how you can set that up. That's one of the things that you're going to learn in this course. And then page and post optimization, how to optimize your pages and posts. Site architecture, like the menu of your website, what is the science behind it, right? Because that's how Google will index your website. That's how they will place priority on those pages. Why did you choose them? Are they your cash cow and things like that? Those are the things that we're going to talk about. And then content development. So for each of your page, the content on those page must be carefully and consciously developed with call to actions, with everything right. And then for your blog post, I have a blog brief template that I'm going to share with you as well. So if you want to write your article, all you need to just follow that. If you want to give your article to someone, all you need to just give the brief to that person. And then of course URL structure. How is your URL structure? Is your URL the entire title of your article? If it is, then it is wrong. It is too long. It should be short and precise. Right, your image optimization, we're going to walk through that. Internal linking your pages together and your articles. The tools that you need to set up, Google Search Console, SEM Rush, which is very important. Very important. It's paid for, but then for this course, we're going to get the free version, the trial version, which is very limited, right? But you can use it forever. Just that the things that you'll be able to do will be limited. But for the basics part, that can still work for a while. We're going to also set up Google Analytics with the website, not just setting it up, not just creating Google Analytics, actually making it work for tracking, right? Be able to track the activities on your website, tractions, clicks, subscription, purchase, right? So you'll be able to know how much you have made from organic. If people are buying from your organic search, you should be able to know that, okay, for people that came through my organic search, I have made this XYZ number of sales. You should be able to know that. Then also very important is keyword research. So when we are coming up with title and content for your pages, you must have your keyword in place, keyword that you are building all of that for, right? And then we're also going to talk about offsite optimization, which is link building, the things that you do to get links. For social media, when you do your social media activities, are you consciously implementing that to generate links, right? Guest blogging on other websites, right? Either paid for or free, very important. Influencer marketing, getting influencers to work with you, and then using that also to generate some traction to your website. And then also very key, especially for businesses that have a location. You're an hairdresser, you're a tailor, you have an office, you're an e-commerce business, and you have a shop or you have a boutique. It is very important that you do local SEO. So I'm going to walk you through, and local SEO goes beyond just setting up Google My Business. It is so much more, right? So all of these are things that you are going to learn in this course. So I hope you're ready. It is a drilling period. It's a drilling season. We're going to drill ourselves. And also very important for this course is your website. If you do not have a website, well, I would say congratulations for getting this course right now, because I'm not sure if it will remain the same price. I doubt if it will remain the price. So if you've gotten in, good, congratulations. The next thing to do is, if you don't have a website, is to build a website. So if you also want me to build a website for you, or you want us to work together on that, just kindly click on support on the homepage and then drop me a message, and then we'll be able to take it further from there. So we can build a website, then you can then come back to this training and then follow everything step by step to get your website ranking. Now, one thing I would need you to do is to set a goal, realistic goal for this, that in the next 3 to 1 month, I want to start getting visibility. I want to start getting search traffic. Set the goal. Now, when you haven't set the goal, then we will now highlight the things that you would do to get to that goal. I hope I will remember. I want to give you like a workbook, a 30 days workbook for actual SEO competition, to make sure that in 30 days you start to get results. The things, what you should do each day. I'm also going to do like a comprehensive course on that. Maybe that will come to you as a freebie, but then I hope I'll be able to remember. I hope I'll be able to remember. If I'm not able to remember, then I'll just create a walkthrough for video for like a lesson for that, and then share with you for those who have gotten this course. You know, yeah, I think I should be able to do that. Yeah. So please sit back and relax, as I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you.